the shadows of the night, where fear whispers your name, there lies a world of terror. Welcome to Cursed Realms, where the stories are real and the screams never end. Are you brave enough to subscribe to Scream?
Our first story takes us into the depths of the internet, where a simple video chat session turns into a living nightmare. And later, a friend request from the past unearths a horrifying secret. Stay with me, if you dare.
The stranger in my screen. You ever get that feeling that someone is watching you, even when you're alone? I used to think it was just paranoia, until one night I found out I was right. College was exhausting. Between assignments, deadlines, and caffeine-fueled study sessions, I barely had time to breathe. So to unwind, I started exploring those anonymous video chat websites. You know, the ones where you're randomly paired with strangers for a conversation that usually lasts all of 30 seconds before one of you disconnects. Most nights, it was just harmless fun, a distraction. That night was supposed to be no different. I logged in expecting the usual. Bored students, awkward small talk, maybe the occasional troll. My screen flickered as I connected to a new chat, and that's when I met him. He was an older man, maybe in his late 40s. His hoodie was tattered, his posture slouched. The dim light barely illuminated his face, but his eyes shone unnaturally bright, reflecting the cold glow of his monitor like a predator lurking in the dark. "You're alone, aren't you?" he typed. I chuckled, shrugging it off. "How'd you know?" "Because I can see it in your eyes." A weird answer, but whatever, right? Just another strange encounter on the internet. We kept chatting, mostly him asking questions. At first they seemed normal, where I was from, what I studied, but then they got personal. Did I live alone? Did I lock my doors at night? Something about his tone felt intrusive, but I tried not to let it get to me. Maybe he was just socially awkward. Then my screen glitched. His video feed flickered. For a fraction of a second, I saw something impossible. A different angle of my room. The view was from behind me. I froze, my fingers hovering over the keyboard. My stomach twisted into knots. That didn't make sense. My webcam only faced forward. How could I have seen myself from another angle? A message popped up. "Nice posters." My blood ran cold. Behind me, on the wall, were my posters, band logos, a couple of movie prints. But how could he know that? My webcam wasn't angled to show them. My hands trembled as I reached up and covered the webcam with my palm. Almost immediately, another message appeared. "That won't help." Panic gripped me. I slammed my laptop shut and jumped to my feet, pacing the room, heart hammering. No, it had to be some hacker, some creep who managed to tap into my webcam, right? Then my phone buzzed. I hesitated before picking it up. My breath caught in my throat as I stared at the screen. A picture message. A photo of me. Taken from behind. I turned so fast I nearly tripped over myself. My window, slightly open. My heart pounded as I rushed to it, yanking it shut, locking it with shaking fingers. Another buzz. Another message. "I'm inside," it said. My pulse thundered in my ears. I backed against the wall, scanning the room, every shadow stretching too far, every dark corner suddenly suffocating. Then, the power cut out. Darkness swallowed the room. My laptop, despite being shut, flickered back to life. The screen cast an eerie glow across my desk. And there he was, his face now filling the entire screen, grinning. The last thing I remember is the sound of my door creaking open behind me. Then, nothing. The next morning I woke up. I was in my bed, the morning light spilling through the blinds like nothing had happened. My laptop was shut, my phone resting on my nightstand. Had it all been a nightmare? A trick of exhaustion? But as I sat up, my body stiff with unease, I saw it. On my desk, right beside my laptop. A single Polaroid. A photo of me. Asleep. And in the background just behind me, a figure. Grinning.
A friend request from the dead. It started with a simple friend request. A profile with no picture, no posts, no mutual friends. Just a name I didn't recognize. Elliot Grayson. I should have ignored it, but I didn't. I was up late, mindlessly scrolling through social media. The kind of late where exhaustion blurs reality and your brain runs on autopilot. My room was bathed in the eerie blue glow of my phone screen, the only light in the silence of the night. Outside, the world was asleep. That's when the notification popped up. Elliot Grayson sent you a friend request. I frowned. The name meant nothing to me. The profile was completely empty. No posts, no profile picture, no mutual friends, just a blank slate. Something about it felt wrong. But maybe it was just a spam bot or some fake account. I should have ignored it. But curiosity got the better of me. I clicked accept. Instantly, a message appeared. Hey, thanks for adding me. I hesitated before replying. Hey, do I know you? The response came almost instantly. I used to know you. You just don't remember me. A strange answer. My stomach tightened. We used to play together when we were kids. I racked my brain, trying to place the name. It didn't sound familiar. Maybe he had the wrong person? Sorry, I don't remember an Elliot Grayson. Are you sure? A pause. Then another message. Do you still live in that house on Maple Street? My breath hitched. That was my street. I didn't respond. My fingers hovered over the keyboard, an uneasy chill creeping up my spine. Another message popped up. It's been so long since I last saw you, but I never forgot you. I swallowed hard and clicked on his profile again, scanning for any details I might have missed. Still nothing. No posts, no followers, no friends. Then, another notification. A video file. I hesitated, my pulse hammering. Against my better judgment, I tapped it. The footage was grainy, shaky, like it had been recorded on an old camcorder. A little girl, about 6 years old, played in a backyard. My backyard. I recognized everything. The rusted swing set, the chipped white fence, the overgrown flower bed. The timestamp in the corner was from nearly 20 years ago. I felt sick. My hands trembled as I gripped my phone. Who the hell was Elliot Grayson? Who are you? How do you have this video? I finally typed. A long pause. Then, finally, you really don't remember me, do you? A chill slid down my spine. I scrambled to block him, my fingers fumbling. But before I could, another notification. Another video. This time, it wasn't old footage. It was security camera footage of me sitting on my bed right now. The angle was from outside my window. My breath caught. My body froze. Slowly, I turned my head toward the window, my pulse pounding in my ears. And there, just beyond the glass, a figure, motionless, watching. My lungs locked up. My phone slipped from my grip as I scrambled backward, heart hammering against my ribs. Before I could even scream, the power cut out. My room was plunged into total darkness. The only light was the dim glow of my phone screen, buzzing one last time in my shaking hands. A final message. I remember you now. I'm coming in. Then, from downstairs, the unmistakable sound of my front door creaking open. If you think this could never happen to you, think again. The internet is full of shadows, and sometimes those shadows are watching. Have you ever experienced something terrifying online? Let me know in the comments. And if you're watching this late at night, maybe check your window before you sleep. Sweet dreams.
If you liked our videos, do like, share, and subscribe.